Honey, I'm home.
Oh, isn't my beautiful wife? You're looking as radiant as ever. How was work? If you get the chance, sweetie, do you think you could look after little Southeast Junior?
Look,
She's been crying all day, Carol.
Harold, it's been a long day. Denise and I have been slaving over the Matthews case, and the CEO says if I win this one, it's a promotion with my name on it. Ooh. I might even buy you something for being such a good sport. What about a football mug? Oh, or a new barbecue for when the work lot come round in the summer. You know how much I love your home-cooked steaks.
Oh, I'm really happy for you, Carol. You know how to look after me and the kids. I just think this little bundle of joy misses her mother figure, that's all.
Harold, nonsense. Childcare's the man's job. It's basic genetics. They said so on the news. Besides, I'm watching my shows, and you know women can't multitask, so be a good lad and go get me a beer.
Okay. Okay, all right, come on. Okay.
Light beer. Jesus, Harold, we've talked about this.
Well, I'm sorry for wanting to have a wife without a beer gut, constantly hanging out. People talk, Carol.
Who? Barney from your stupid book club. You know how much I hate you talking to him. He's a busybody, and no good will come of you two always gossiping around.
Oh, what, so I can't have friends now? Is that it?
Jesus, Harold.
Now, how do you think I feel? I know all about that women's club you sneak off to every Wednesday night.
Oh, well, that's a different thing. I think
I can
women
smell the
need
cologne on you. You know what, my parents were right about you. They told me not to marry just another pretty girl from the Yale club. They said you had no drive, you had no passion, I'd never get out of this podunk town, and you know what, they were right. You never acknowledged me anymore. Last week I had my hair entirely shaved off and you didn't even notice. The weather woman on TV is more of a mother to our child than you are. You're more interested in my tongue than anything it has to say. I feel used.
Jesus Christ. Look, it's all right.
Get away, you better enough! Start again.
Fantastic.
You come home stinking of other men, you drink away the Children's Trust Fund, and you yell at the judges of America's Next Top Model. We've been married for nearly 5 years, and what have I got to show for it? A baby that you never take any care of, and a faded wedding photograph of the woman you used to be.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Gravity's a bitch, Carol.
Well, you've never complained about it before.
I fake it.
Hello, and welcome to the Barely Late Night Show. If you don't know who I am, although that's very unlikely, my name's Harley Hompton. You know, I was talking with Brad Pitt the other day over brunch mimosas about how wonderful, where are we? London. How wonderful London is. It's such a beautiful city to be in. I mean, I was here only last month when I was filming the sequel to a blockbuster movie of mine. Little film, might have heard of it. Star Wars Episode 10, available in cinemas now. And I was greeted with such a warm and comforting reception from fans and celebrities alike. You know, some celebrities, they were even fans. I was having hors d'oeuvres with Simon Cowell the other day, and the big
As a society, we all know that anything other than a perfectly smooth leg is totally gross and should be dealt with. But why should you have to suffer for something so natural as completely hairless skin? We bring you our new line of completely painless home wax strips. Strip and slide. Open simply. Press on smoothly. And pull off painlessly. Strip and slide wax strips, because beauty is easy.
Hello and welcome to the 6 o'clock news. Today we will be discussing the upcoming general election in which the fate of our country for the next 5 years is held. So in light of that, today I will be welcoming the leader of the Heads Party, Jonathan Smith, and the leader of the Tails Party, Smith Jonathan. Thank you for being here today. How are you?
It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, what my opponent has failed to mention is that it is a pleasure every day to represent the general population.
I entirely disagree with what Smith here is saying, and here is a 10-part reason why.
Before we get sidetracked, gentlemen, let's get to the topic at hand. Now, the people of England want to return to the glory days, the days before all these tea parties, which I was never actually invited to. So with that in mind, how do you plan on returning the nation to success?
Well, I personally believe
Can I
that
speak? Thank you. Well, we at the Tails Party believe that the well-being of the people is the single most important thing. With that in mind, we decided to make cuts to the defence project, the security project, and of course, that stupid healthcare project. I mean, what is the use of mollycoddling the public?
If we can get back onto topic, please.
Yes, we intend to put our money into the single most important thing for our party. I'm, of course, referring to our Windows MPs.
I'm actually getting...
They can't watch themselves, John. It's a very important issue.
Actually, we are
cutting me
out of
off?
time. I'm cutting you off, I'm sorry. We have to make space for your new ad campaigns, your 10-minute slur campaign. So with that in mind, any closing statements?
yes, we as a party believe that we should tax the country as a whole to, at some point in the near future, maybe perhaps get me a new bird bath.
Well, Well, that's actually not a bad idea. No, I agree with my opponent.
Thank you for joining us, and good night.
But my bird bath will obviously be better. Sniff out.
John Watson, we meet again at last. Sherlock, I've had a long day. Can we not do this now? Your shirt has been ruffled as if you've been in some sort of strenuous struggle. The coffee ring you left on the table this morning tells me your sister is having an affair? Aha! The speck of dirt above your left eyebrow tells me that you're a Capricorn, the shiftiest of all star signs. Jupiter is in position, John. And it doesn't look good for you. Instant coffee grounds. Maybe a hand cream and peonies. The flower of shame. Sherlock. How can you smell shame? You've been to Iceland.
I'm afraid that's all we've got time for. It must have been a pleasure you having me here tonight. I've been Harley Hompton and you've been watching the... You can catch me in cinemas soon and play me out, play me out.